kind of stuck with me, that long drawl, and that's in fact where I got my country music, my roots, my heels really into country, was in Louisiana.
How did that happen? Were you downtown on Bourbon, or were you kicking it in the dorm, or?
Well, actually, I was just listening to the back road stations, you know, because there's not too many stations down there. You might get one or two with clarity, and I found that a lot of the country music songs that I liked, I was hearing on the radio, and so I would just tune to the station, and then I started writing my own songs.
Now, because I listening to your history again, I read up on you, and it was a phenomenal story. But I want to get into your story before you became a songwriter, before the album even dropped. What were you doing?
I was actually a legal secretary in San Francisco, working hard in the financial district, and that was fun. It was rewarding, but it wasn't my music, you know.
And how long have you been singing?
All my life, since I was 5. I've just started doing it professionally since 2002, maybe.
Really?
I never had the courage to really go and do. I never had the confidence to sing professionally, but now I know that's my gift, so I got to share it.
And on that note, what was your turning point before you actually produced and packaged Freeway Bound?
My turning point was just working that 9-to-5 job, and I just was like, no, I'm going to do what I want to do. I need to just take a chance now while I'm young and just try to do this music thing, because it's really my heart and soul. I love it to death, but I just decided one day I'm quitting my job. I left the door open, so, but I'm quitting my job and I'm going to do this music.
Yeah. And where did your support base come from?
My support came from my family, my children, my husband, my manager, Rod Carter. He has a label in Oakland called Mirror Me Records, and he really supported me above and beyond what a manager should do, like a dad almost. And I've just received support from everybody, including you, and you know, just support from all around.
Now, when I closed my eyes and I listened to this album that I have in my hand, I closed my eyes and I said, wow, I could not put a color on your face. I knew who you were, but I took myself outside of that, and I was like, okay, Reba McEntire, Dolly Parton, you know, you got the young country singers, Gretchen Wilson, and, you know, everybody singing Cowboy Troy, rapping in country, Nelly crossing over, doing mixes in country. And for you, I felt like I could not put a color on your face, but I would like to know, and everybody, I would want the viewers to know, how does it feel in the experiences that you have being a black woman in country music, going out on that stage? What do you face oppositions? Do you face a fear factor in being country?
Well, I can't lie to you. I'm going to keep it real.
Yes.
There are times when it's just really an uphill battle, because people don't expect you to come out from behind that curtain on the stage, and they don't really know what to make of it. But I have to say, honestly, after they hear the music and they hear my heart and soul, they kind of come around. Even the staunchest critics, and I'll just leave it at that, the staunch critics, they kind of come around. But it's an uphill battle, but I'm in it for the fight.
That's right. That's right. Now, you just came back from, was it the Country Music Awards?
Country Music Awards and Country Music Festival, all wrapped into 2 big, huge events, and that was just a blessing.
Did you perform?
Yes, I performed 3 times, and I actually got a few write-ups in Nashville Scene, Music Row, which is really hard to get into, but they're opening their eyes to my music, and I'm real proud of that.
Now, the album is one thing, Freeway Bound, again. Freeway Bound is the name of Miko's new album. But also you have a new video release. Yes. And the video, I'll let you talk about the video and the name of the video. I'm itching. I'm just excited.
The video is called Mama, and it's about, it's a song I wrote for my mom. She passed away in 2004, and I wrote this song because after I had to do the whole preparing of the funeral, I never got a chance to grieve. So after she passed, I decided I'd write this song. I decided I'd write this song and just tell her what was really on my heart. And I wanted to know how she saw me through the windows of the sky, like after being gone. What did she think? And the song just came out in like 10 minutes.
Wow.
And that was probably the fastest song I ever wrote.
And when you laid the tracks, how was when that process of laying the tracks and the video itself? What were some of the things that you went through when actually creating and making this video?
Well, the video was actually produced by this guy named Edward Rosenblum, who's kind of like a quirky character, but man, is he a genius.
Yeah.
He reminds me of like a young Steven Spielberg. Mm-hmm. He put together the whole idea, and actually David, my husband, he helped with all the co-producing, and so I was kind of left out of the loop. Mm-hmm. I was kind of like told to show up. Mm-hmm. I wrote one scene which had Erykah Badu, who's a friend of mine. Mm-hmm. That was the only scene I wrote, which was for her to play my mom, and I couldn't have asked for a better person to come along.
Yeah, we'll show you guys the video or clip.